Andavnaka, ladies and gentlemen, this is your update on the progress of the restoration efforts at the Tamava Water Treatment Plant. I'm happy to update you this morning as we've been able to gradually increase our production at Tamava Water Treatment Plant. Raw water inflow into Tamava Water Treatment Plant was increased from 51 megaliters from yesterday morning to around 65 megaliters as of 10 p.m. last night. We were progressing quite well with respect to the reduction in turbidity levels, reaching as low as 17.7 NTU at around 10 p.m. last night. However, rain in the catchment around midnight reintroduced a spike in turbidity, where the turbidity at the Waimanu River went back up to around 256. However, we've been maintaining the 65 megaliter day inflow into Tamava Treatment Plant in our efforts to start restoring services to those whose services have been disrupted. Turbidity this morning has reduced from the 256 NTU, we're down to around 70 NTU now. And we're hoping that over the course of the day today, turbidity would reduce further. That will enable us to further increase productions at Tamava Water Treatment Plant. Also like to provide an update that we've been able to fully restore services to customers who are getting fed out of the Flagstaff Reservoir, Shipping Reservoir, as well as the Turek Reservoir as of around midnight last night. Flagstaff Reservoir covering Domain, Suva Point, Nasova area, as well as parts of the Suva CBD, with Turek covering parts of the Turek area, elevated areas of Turek, down into the greater Suva CBD, down towards King's Wharf. And for shipping, covering Valeni Manumanu Reservoir Road, as well as the greater industrial areas of Walu Bay. We managed to get our reservoir levels up to around 2.08 meters this morning, which is a significant improvement from where it was yesterday morning at around the same time. This morning at around 3 a.m. we carried out reverse valve operations, where the intention is to provide water through the pipes to as many customers as we could get to through the pipe network. However, that being said, some customers may experience that they will get water in the morning, but then around mid-morning, water supply would be disrupted again. And that is just, it's an indication of the fact that we are still not at maximum operating levels at Tamava. We need a maximum inflow of around 75 megaliters a day at Tamava in order to normalize our production, and we are hoping that through the course of today we would start to gradually increase inflow towards 75 megaliters a day as turbidity levels reduces. Currently our customers in the Dole Suva area, Dokane Suva area, Nangatungatu Tadirua Heights area, Sokoda, Upper Princess Road, Law Street, Upper Samambulu North area, Mbureta, into Lakamba Street, as well as parts of Raya Street, Matani Tomboa, and along certain elevated areas of Waimanu are still being affected. And we do apologize that water supply is yet to be restored to your place, but we're working around the clock to rectify services to your respective households. The challenges at Tamava Water Treatment Plant is the turbidity issue. Turbidity is the biggest challenge that we have. The increase in turbidity affects our ability to filter water at a rate where we are able to meet the demand and maintain our reservoir levels. But the higher the turbidity levels, the harder it is for the Tamava Water Treatment Plant to actually filter water at a rate where we're able to meet demand, while also at the same time replenishing our reservoir levels to maintain pressure and flow to all customers fed out of the Tamava Water Treatment Plant. So it is dependent on how the intensity of the rainfall and where this rainfall are actually eventuating the events. If it is up within the catchment, there is a high possibility of high turbidity coming back into play over the weekend. It is advisable at this time, with all the rain events being forecasted for the Fiji group, that once you start getting supply, whether it's full supply or some form of supply, is to also store some backup, because the Tamava Treatment Plant, as I had said earlier, is heavily dependent on the quality of raw water it receives, and the poorer the quality of raw water, the more the likelihood of reduction in production levels, which affects the reservoir levels and in turn the ability to provide water supply to customers. I'd just like to take this time to thank our customers who are being very patient with us at the moment. I know it is inconvenient to a lot of us that there is no water in your taps. We have water cutting trucks that are currently operating. We have around 35 that is operating from this morning. Please call in to our 5777 numbers to book to request for water cutting to be undertaken for your areas, and we will also be undertaking water cutting sweeps throughout the day for elevated areas who are currently being impacted with no water supply. That is your update for this morning. Vinaka Wakalebu.